alive. Greetings once more, all of you. Well, it seems like our heroes have done quite a good job. They've discovered Neolandis, the seneschal of Korvosa. With this man in their custody, they perhaps have a chance of changing the course of destiny for Korvosa. For the better, for the worse, it's hard to say. But perhaps there's still more to do, as the city of Korvosa is becoming more and more dangerous. And now, truly, our group here has gotten themselves into a situation in which they may not be able to escape from. They've sided against the Queen. So now join us as the story in the play continues once more. Hello, everybody. Yes, welcome to Crimson Queen. I hope you enjoyed that little introduction for today's adventure. So yes, the Seneschal, a wonderful, wonderful man with a name that just I hate with every fiber of my being.
It's a name.
Neolandis, the Seneschal.
Yeah, what's his name?
Neolandis, Kalpopolis.
Sorry, can I get that one more time?
Neolandis,
I
Kalpopolis.
didn't quite hear you.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
If he's Neolandis, who's the Retrolandis?
He died. That was his grandfather.
Ah, okay.
I was ready for that
Atlantis?
joke. That was his father, and he also has passed away. Look, Neo is an older man now. You can see it graying in the sides of his temple. He remembers the good times with his father and grandfather. We're retro and modern.
Spell on him. Like he's 20 years younger.
I don't know where the hell this is going.
Well, if you're calling him Neo, can he fly and manipulate the
Yeah, is he gonna have
Matrix?
to fight like 100 dudes?
Not until you jack it.
This
You-
is the same.
same
Look,
guy.
look.
Hundreds of
Hill
the
is he gonna
same
He's
man.
currently in the real world. You need to get him into the Matrix to do that, and whatever version of the Matrix exists on Pathfinder, which I think is in.
I think it's Iron Gods, right?
That's Iron Gods. So you have to
If
go.
Iron
you have
Gods
to-
is the Matrix one.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
the Iron Gods.
what,
Matrix was-
really?
I think Iron Gods has like a computer simulation in it.
No,
Well,
I don't like this.
It does, because there's like a supercomputer from an alien ship that's trying to become a god, and
Yeah.
you help a different supercomputer AI kill that one, and that one ascends to godhood. Is like, I didn't really want this, but I guess I'm a god now, and so you befriend. So that's what
Yeah.
the canonically thing that happens.
Iron
so
Gods
there's
Wild.
there's the good
Oh.
AI god, because they discovered like the mathematical secret
reject
of
this
divinity. I don't know. There's more to this, but it's weird.
Lightning can accept it traveling to Earth to kill Rasputin, but draws the line at computer AI.
I zoned out for a second. What are we talking about?
Pathfinder has a Matrix adventure.
Yeah, Iron Gods. Anyway, so yes, you have defeated the master of this torture chamber, the Ashura, that was
You were a
here,
jerk.
and now you are all. Well, actually, one of you isn't free. Most of you are
Yeah,
free.
someone's still locked in the cage.
There is still someone locked in a cage, and there's still a man.
Oh, give me a second, and I'll walk over and just bite his cage apart.
I freed the man on the
You
table.
eat his cage?
You chew the bar.
Nah, I just chew the bars off.
Well,
Oh,
I'm gonna stop raging, and I'm gonna just go sit down for a second,
Mhm.
as I'm exhausted.
Thanks for helping me out. I got in trouble with these people here, and they sent me down here. They're Khandes, oh, dangerous people.
Yes, they are apparently quite bad. I'm new to this whole situation. Hello, we're here to rescue you.
Oh, you rescuing anybody? Nice to meet you. I'm Velik. I was a thief they caught.
Mm-hmm.
You can make a knowledge, local, or nobility check.
I don't think I have either of those.
I think I have nobility. Can I
I
make?
don't have nobility. I do have local.
They're both the same. I will
18.
roll nobility.
He is very much so Neolandis. He is the Seneschal.
All
He
right,
is
yeah.
definitely.
Why
What
are
did
you
he say?
lying to him?
Okay,
What is?
What?
I like Thai. Okay, we'll go with that name if it makes you happy.
Yes, Neolandis.
Look, I got a friend who also got caught before them. If you can help rescue him too.
His It's just
Mhm.
fine.
Yes, well,
Also
we're getting
named
Van
Neolandis.
Carlo.
Who?
Who's your friend?
Just another thief. No one you really need to concern about.
Got it.
But if
Well,
you're
we
rescuing
are here to
thieves,
look-
you can help them
we are-
out.
We are here to look for Van Carlo as well as you, Neolandis.
Oh. He's just gonna sit there for a second and be like, Look,
That's alright.
Sorry for the
That
deception.
one over
but-
there can help you on your lies, and Ivana will point to Tavel.
Yeah. Look, I gotta be honest, I don't know who you are, and I thank you for your rescue, but I don't really know who to trust.
See, actually, I'm Neolandis.
Damn.
A bad roll.
That is not a very
If I didn't grant myself, wasn't granted plus 20 to this check because it's an obvious obvious lie, I perhaps
Like,
would fail that.
Yes.
People disguising as you as plus 20.
Well, no, bluff checks depending on how
If
easy
you
it is.
know
There's
it's an
gonna be-
obvious lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you know it's obvious lie, it's like
Yeah,
a plus 20
he
bonus,
knows
and
who
people
he
get.
is, so...
Yes.
Look, we
Yeah,
can-
most of you might be like, you're also named Neolandis? That's kind of unusual around here.
Look,
Good to know. I mean,
We can discuss the details later once you're safe.
Our current goal is to get you out of the city. The
That's
queen
great.
is... Well, there are assassins hunting for you.
Assassin's hunting for a lot of people right now.
Do you know where any of these doors
why don't we
lead?
talk after we
Yeah, but-
rescue?
yes.
I have no idea. I was honestly hooded when I came in here. I've seen people come in and out of all the rooms. Most of the time, though, people just sort of appear through magic. So,
That's definitely going
there's-
to know where we
found
are.
some balls that do that.
Orbs.
all right.
Teleportation orbs.
I don't know if that's what they're using or not, or they can just do that.
I'd assume they're
I-
just
I'm-
magical.
What?
Do you
more
have anything I
balls
could
save
use?
difference?
I'm not. I don't want to be useless with you. I'm not perfect to fight, but if you have a crossbow, I can
Here,
fire
I
one. I've
hand
got some
him
training
my
one.
crossbow,
All right.
which is a +1 crossbow.
All right. You officially now have a 3rd level aristocrat, 3rd level ranger, whose combat style is crossbow.
Yeah, I'll give him a crossbow, I'll give him all my bolts, which is 20.
Oh, he actually has a crossbow. he actually,
He actually is trained with crossbow. Yes. And his favorite is, of course, the light crossbow because it's his deity's favorite weapon.
What is this deity? Is there any obvious signs of that on him?
With your check, you probably know he's a long-time worshiper of Adar.
That makes a lot of sense for what he does as a job.
Yeah.
Has it been long enough that I'm no longer...
How many? It's just rounds.
No
You're
longer
fine.
EP.
It's rounds of how equal to the number of rounds I
Yeah,
was
you're
in.
fine. It's been a couple of minutes. You're fine.
Okay, I'm gonna go listen to these double doors.
Okay. Your perception check.
Yes, I'm getting there. Boop.
All right. You hear a slight chiming noise.
I hear bells.
Jesus.
You hear everything. You hear a gnat take a fart.
You hear like just everything.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's a lot of hearing.
That's a lot. Yeah.
You're like
yes.
Superman level.
Wait, do you have skill focus and perception?
Oh yeah, lighting does, yes.
Okay.
Lighting, I think, is probably eating food.
So,
I'm just like, that's a very high bonus to not have that.
so yes. You basically hear the same thing. Maybe you hear a little bit more other similar noises. It seems bells and maybe something mechanical?
Bells and mechanicals. No whistles? There's no bells and whistles?
No, just bells.
So weird.
Ada, do you need healing?
Yes, that would be quite nice, actually.
I can give you some of the potions I have.
I pulled the
do
ferret
have-
back to me.
I do have quite a few myself. I haven't taken the time to drink any yet.
Okay,
Let's do
you
that.
just look really bad.
Let's see. 7, 9, 2,
Nice.
That was a bad batch.
3.
Perfect.
Alright. Anything else then? You're healed up. You're kind of there. Neil Landis is with you. I don't have a sheet for him, but I wasn't really going to make one because he shoots a crossbow if you need him to. I did also not expect you to rescue him first.
Well, that was
I mean, we
happenstance.
didn't either.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that either.
It was very
Just touched
funny.
some glowing balls and appeared.
I'm not lying. It was very funny.
I
I'm okay with
leave
it.
I leave Neolandis in the care of my ferret, or my weasel,
I'm gonna go.
who
listen
has
to
10
this
intelligence
single
and
door.
can talk.
Okay.
Since we know that other one has noise behind it, what does this have?
Mm-hmm.
You want me to help listen?
Nothing. Quiet.
You can listen to
I
this
can
door.
go over here to this door.
Yeah.
Yes, and I was making noodles.
Coffee noodles.
Coffee noodles.
Coffee
Also
noodles.
quiet. That door also has no noise.
Is this actually a grate in the floor?
I think it's a cage.
Oh,
I think
that's
it's just a big old
hanging.
cage.
Okay, never mind.
I think that's the thing they put the people in and dip them into the fire.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean,
That'd be my
how
assumption.
bad a fire? Because if it's, regular fire, it's fine.
It looks like coals.
Yeah, it looks like torture coals, you know.
Mm-hmm. Just like they lower the cage onto the torture coals, so they like kind of burn you, but not like quite burn you perfectly, you know.
So, which way shall we go?
We want to do single door, double door, or double door with noise.
Whichever door, tell me first. I can stand very far away from it.
I vote we open the doors that we didn't hear anything on, and at least see what's behind them.
I'll open single door in front of me.
Okay. Heal area. Cool. There you go.
Oh, it's a bed.
So,
There's a bed.
a narrow bed, stool, and table are this room's sole furnishing. None appear to have been used in some time.
Anything on the table?
No.
Anything in the bed?
No.
Anything under the bed?
No.
Here, I walk in and make a
I will-
perception.
I will do a very quick detect magic. Just around
say-
the various
They did
rooms.
say he was staying in the nicer prison section.
I
Just
have a 30
around this room, I'll do a detect magic.
Okay.
And I have a 32 perception if there's anything of interest.
You will not
in the
pick
room.
up on anything. I don't think you. I don't know if you should have any equipment on her.
I don't know if she's still
Oh yeah,
there
we
or
were
not.
gonna check her body.
Would she remain?
She's an outsider,
Because she's
right?
an extraplanar outsider.
Yes, she's still there.
Okay.
Give me a planar check.
Planes check. I think I have
Planes check.
plane.
Yes.
I do have some planes. I don't have a lot of it. 33.
That's a
I
pretty
actually have
good
blades
check.
now.
You're pretty sure that because her body is still there, it must be some kind of binding effect.
Alright, she's bound here, so any other creatures we dispatch may not disappear.
I will
That's not
check.
bad.
I'll note something to you to binding, which is important. If it is binding, spells like dismissal do not work on violent creatures.
Mhm.
Can
I
I chop
agree.
her head off? I
Which
have a plus 2 scimitar.
Well,
you
I
can
was
chop off her head of many faces.
I was
just
just
many
gonna,
faces.
I was gonna
Yeah.
just suggest
I'll show you the image again.
we
Yeah.
take any equipment off of her and just toss her on the coals.
There you go. That's what she looks like.
Well,
Oh, that's right.
In any way,
it's
my
awful.
plan with dealing with the Sphinx may not work, so we should proceed with extra caution.
Oh,
Does
were
she
you
have
planning on
any-
just dismissing her?
Yes, but if they are bound, they cannot be dismissed.
Does she have anything on her?
She's got her weapons. They are masterwork. Long spear, a spear, and a kukri.
That's spears are throwable, kind of, I guess.
Well, yeah, the normal spear would probably be throwable. The long spear.
Actually,
Kukri
yeah.
is
I'll
just
take this. I'll take the spear because I actually technically have spears, so I might as well just
And-
add. Oh no, I have short spears.
Kukri
I-
is a
I
decent
have-
enough, like, side weapon.
I was just gonna say I don't have to like add something to my sheet, so I could take it, but then I'm like, oh wait, no, I do because I only have a short spear.
Are
Yeah, I
Kukris
have
exotic in
javelins.
Pathfinder?
These are exotic, I believe.
Monks get proficiency automatically with them.
Yeah.
The monk
the
can
monk-
take it.
We'll take it, he will not use it because his fists do more damage than a Kukri.
You could like throw it.
He's more effective at punching.
I'm gonna toss the body onto the coals.
Okay.
I believe she's got resistance to fire, being a planar creature.
Well,
Yeah, she really won't burn very well. She's just be there.
It just makes it more difficult for anybody else who's not resistant to fire to get the body.
Mhm.
The now headless body.
That works.
Well, where now?
I guess double doors that had no sound. Might be another room.
Alright, let's do it.
Do you want me to open?
Yes.
Fine.
I'll
I
be
walk
right
over and
over there
open
as
the
well.
door.
Alright.
I'll be right next.
It's a short hallway with some stairs down that leads to a wall.
Well, can't go that
Do you
way.
see anything magical down there?
I look down the hallway for magic.
Yes,
You know,
the back wall is magical.
The wall is magical. What kind of magic?
Illusion.
I walk
Illusionary
through
wall.
it.
You can just want to walk through it.
Yeah, if he says illusionary wall, I'll walk
Hey,
through
guess what? This is technically back to the start. That wall you
Oh.
came in was illusionary.
Right.
That was
it.
like
I knew it. I knew it. I
Oh,
actually,
The-
when you said there was a wall,
I'll reveal it over.
here-
I'll reveal it over here too.
Alright, I like that. That's actually really funny.
Okay.
That one's that's good.
See, that's where it connects up over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was an illusionary wall. Yeah.
If you
That-
if you
that's good.
wish, I say, Neolandus, if you wish, you could wait for us at the entrance.
We should not leave him alone.
I would rather
Very
stay
well.
with you. Keep safe.
Also, we know Sphinx is walking around corridors. Could just walk into him and take him again.
Yes.
Well, I meant outside, like at the entrance to the maze, not like
Ah.
just outside.
Everything that's
Although
happened here, I would rather not. Honestly.
That's fine.
Should we check double doors with sound then?
Yes.
I'm sorry. These are stairs that go up, not down.
Makes sense.
All right. So you can check
And
these
this, I'm
doors.
guessing
over.
this doesn't lead anywhere. This
That
stairs?
leads over to the other map.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Yep.
Yeah, this is like I'll just reveal this is level 2. See?
Makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
You can go down the other one.
Do you
all
want
right,
to
you're-
open doors? I'm waiting behind you.
Very well. I'll open them.
Hi, I'm gonna reveal this massive room.
That is
Jesus.
very
Oh.
massive room.
It's is it the mechanisms that
The
dungeon
cavern
above goes-
stretch. This vast cavern stretches into the shadows. The true extent of the area is difficult to discern due to the thick maze of wooden timbers that rise up to support the roof. The ledge winds along the eastern and northern sides of the cave, along with the floor dropping away to a depth of 30 feet. 4 immense stone pillars support the ceiling 10 feet above. Where these pillars connect the series, a network of wooden braces and timbers radiate out in a wheel shape, forming 4 40-foot wide discs flushed against the roof. Dozens of chains hang down from the beams to attach to the pillars themselves, many of which are decorated with rows upon rows of bells. There are also things here, which I will reveal, and I'm going to go over here and show it to you people, and you can see what is connected to these chains. There you go.
Undead elephants.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh,
That's-
They're
This
what
is
turn the
awful.
mechanisms. Oh, it looks like they're what turn the mechanisms. That makes
What a-
sense.
Terribly inefficient way to handle any of them.
I hate them.
Well, I think we should leave them be, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to rotate rooms.
Yes.
We're coming back here and killing all these creatures later.
We can come back here and destroy this entire place for all I care.
Very well.
So yes, this is the source of the vilified labyrinth's power, the gizzard, with the 4 giant axles attended by skeletal mastodons, each on each. They are huge mastodons, so they are pretty nasty creatures, you know.
Yeah.
They're massive dons.
So you just change to the pillar, and most likely when the bells ring because of the the levers you pull, it has them start moving a quarter circle.
Like there's...
I'm curious. Wait, so you said the bells ring
When
we
you
said
pull one
we-
of those levers.
Yeah, but we
and it-
heard ringing bells. Does that mean? Does it sound like we've actually heard the mechanisms moving as well?
Perhaps.
Yeah,
The
well,
ringing
she
isn't
is
happening right now.
she is doing things, so
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, there's
Yeah,
a
I just know you
Sphinx
mentioned that we
active
heard
and
some
our
while we were listening to the door.
tentative ally is about pretending to do something else.
well, I guess we move up and pull lever.
Yeah, we'll walk up over. I mean, what do we see through the door? A sphinx. No.
I've seen nothing turn.
Well, I think
Oh, I
it's
know.
because we have to have it rotate again.
Yeah,
Okay,
Tanner's gotta
fine.
do some cool map.
Oh yeah, I should bring up the little thing I was using to keep track of rotations.
Let's do the rotation warp again.
Spinning room dot png.
Damn you. Undo. Undo. They get stuck when I go in the diagonal. That sucks.
Diagonal?
Diagonal.
I never went that direction before.
No, you didn't. Alright. Seems like it's back to normal.
Weird how that
Oh.
works.
Someone probably pushed the master.
Sphinx.
Someone probably pushed the master reset button. Everyone in.
Halfway you were battling and checking, the Sphinx was like checking to see where you went. Didn't find you. And so it's like, ah, must have used the orbs. And then reset everything.
What a shitty manual dungeon. Everything's done with like a manual labor.
Yeah, well, you know, it's fine.
At least they actually put thought into it, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I actually find it kind of impressive that they were like, oh, okay, so we...
Zardris, are you joining us?
Yeah.
I'm not
I still
because
didn't.
Tex has to rotate things. I'm not gonna play a token to make it a little bit
Yeah,
easier.
I'm
let's just-
pulling the lever.
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
La 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 la.
Alright. Oh my god, the diagonal again. Every time I do it. I don't know why these things just don't like diagonal. Really they don't.
I mean, you told us to move our things off to spot. I don't see it anymore. Oh well.
It was over by the,
It's to the
Oh, I think it
right.
was like right here or something.
It's to the far right. There's a bunch of,
Oh, there it is. I see it now.
but
Mhm.
it's so far away that it's like the drag your token that far.
I'm just gonna reveal everything you already know.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't think you've been to E... Oh no, you were in E7.
We did
Chess.
get over here, yes.
Yeah, we
It's
went
the
to
chests,
E7.
Yeah.
So you know all these moves.
Do you want to do a pass over those chests with magic eyes?
Yes, please.
Alright, so then we'll do a detect magic in that room.
Alright. There's nothing magical about any room.
There are no magic in this room. What about the gym?
She's got magic eyes.
No. I think it's just a normal.
There's no magic within this room.
Well, we can take a look in the chest then.
Well,
Sure,
the
let me
chest-
just stand far away from.
I don't know if the chests opened. I think you had to do something
Wait.
to open them.
No, they could open. We just didn't like. Actually, wait. One issue I just realized. They could be non-magical traps.
Well, I thought I did a perception before on them, but I could try it again.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't. You can't see it if it's something that like. Let's say you open the chest and a spear jumps
Yeah.
out from.
But you can see the trap mechanisms usually.
I
It
will
depends.
check.
Usually for
I
something
will
like this,
check.
a higher DC to like
Yeah.
notice like little subtle things about like which
That's-
chest are you
that's-
checking?
That's the first one. That's a nat 20.
I
Um,
am not in
ri-
that room.
right, middle, or left?
You said the top, like the first
Top one,
right?
yeah.
That's I'm asking because
That's
The
why.
left.
It'd be the
Yeah.
left
It
if
would
we
be
were
the-
looking at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
The left-
There are chests on the map. I didn't
Yeah,
notice
they
there's
are
chests
on the map.
Let me see what's going on with you. Okay, looking at the left chest, what you can see is something very interesting. There seems to be some kind of film on the chest. Something that like is on there that looks not quite like something like you would do to like, you know, buff or grease it or something like that.
Well, I know we shot them each and they didn't react.
Mm-hmm.
There's some kind of film on this chest.
Is there a? Can I examine the chest and maybe and see what maybe the film could be?
I mean, I could roll a nature.
Well, I'm saying like can it look? Does it look like what would I have to roll? Like, you know, biology.
Alchemy.
Or no,
It's
bu-
a substance.
Oh, okay.
No
if any of you
idea.
have craft alchemy, you could maybe roll for it, but like no. Otherwise, you wouldn't know what kind of like what this is. The coatings, you know.
I thought
No
I
idea.
can try and give. I thought I can give it a look.
Sure.
Here, I'll back out, let you look in.
An 18. Not great.
Check what this is. Okay. I think I have to look up something here. Just to make sure.
Instant death.
I know.
Probably some kind of poison. I'd imagine. I'm also not touching it.
Well, if they're not locked, we could use a crowbar or something just to open it, so we don't have to touch it.
It's a powder of fireball. When disturbed, casts fireball on itself. Powder of pain, and it makes
When
a
you're
symbol of
disturbed,
pain.
you cast fireball on yourself.
Yeah, it's powder of pain. It
Yeah.
acts as symbol of pain.
Yeah, you breathe it in, it casts symbol of pain on you.
Casts a symbol of pain on your lungs.
No more pain. I already dealt with that.
Mhm. Okay. You take a look at it, and unfortunately, you can't quite tell what it is.
Makes sense. I rolled an 18.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I'm
what
just
some
making sure that
substance
these
is.
were kind of checking them. So you're like, you're just unsure.
I'm afraid I do not know what this is.
I'm not messing with it.
It's something I have not seen.
Ooh, I have idea. I still have Plague Mask. I'm going to put Plague Mask on.
I leave the room.
I do too.
I think someone has a crowbar. I don't know if
I think there is a crowbar in this party.
I watch around the corner.
I go back to
I feel like-
E8. That's where I stay.
I'll watch around the corner as well.
I'm gonna borrow whoever has the crowbar.
Mhm.
I mean, I feel like I bought a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, I can hand you the Traveler's Any tool, which counts as a, which can be made into a pry bar.
Okay, there we go. I will use that to open chest. So
Basically,
I'm
can
not
be made
touching
in-
the film.
Yeah, it can be made into any handheld tool.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you, it's not really easy to get this open without touching the chest. Even the crowbar. Because you can't really get it in there. The way that the chest is made, you can't really just shove a crowbar in there. You know,
What's the chest made out of?
you can destroy the chest if you want to. That's an option.
Violence is always an option.
Yeah,
But,
I
like-
could stand back and use my hammer.
That would certainly get in there, but it might destroy stuff inside the
Yeah.
chest.
Anything that you destroy
it
was
se-
clearly not worth taking.
Let me check
It
a spell
seems like
really
it would
fast.
be difficult to do. And like you're attempting to do it just without touching it, I'm saying on
Okay.
things.
Check a spell very
Does
quickly.
anyone have mage hand?
No.
I'm checking one of two spells.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's clearly got some kind of alchemical thing on it. From like, I don't know, back over here, I will point it and cast open close on the chest.
I don't
Well,
know
I'll
this
stand
about
back
it.
if you're going to do that.
Okay.
Why is that spell prepped for you?
Windows.
Oh,
It's mostly it's very good for trap clearing.
oh, true.
So, the chest will swing open. The top will go up.
I'll
luck.
walk back in and look.
It's empty.
Amazing.
Well, that was stupid.
Yeah, so whatever that was probably meant to, get on your hands when you touch it and do something bad. Ooh,
Do
maybe it's
remember that
blue.
each chest had words on it. This one is by gentle caress shall truth be known. The right one says breathe deep your salvation. The middle one says life within but death
Oh yeah,
without.
there are puzzle chests.
Right.
Alright, well, good luck. I'm not touching those.
You should just open close all three of them.
What
I guess
does?
all two of
Well,
them.
no. So what does the middle one say again?
The middle one says
Breathe
life
in.
within but death without.
Oh, life within. Death without.
I cast close on the open chest.
Okay.
So I close it.
Mhm.
And then I
Is that
will
a
cast...
cantrip?
Open close is a cantrip. I will then cast Mage Hand and gently touch the chest with it. I don't know, maybe that'll do something.
No.
It was worth a try. I think we did this last time.
No, I caressed the gem.
You did caress the gem.
I actually think I said I caressed the chest, but
No, I don't remember if you said that. So something would have happened if you did, but I don't remember you saying that.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
you know what? I'm gonna brave it.
Mhm.
I walk
die.
over, and I just.
If you
Caress
die, I
the
can
chest.
repurpose your
the first
corpse.
one, the first one, I
Oh.
open it very gently and just look inside very slightly.
This is one that you've been playing with?
Yes.
Okay, make a fortitude save.
Yeah, that's what I
Damn it.
figured was gonna
Yeah.
happen. I hope it's just empty still.
No,
better
it's
be.
100% gonna be empty.
15. That was not a
Nice.
good
Alright.
roll.
Alright, I gotta look up something
Oh,
now.
you're like death poisoned now.
Hell yeah, you got mummy rod on you.
Oh,
Alright,
time to explode.
Better than what happened in the Sunday game.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. this.
Detonate.
That was not a good
Okay.
roll, by the way. I have a plus 12, so I
That is
rolled a 3.
Bad roll.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll something now.
It's gonna be like con damage or something.
It's fortunately not. A dex damage you will take.
Oof.
Oh.
How much dex damage?
1.
Oh, it's
I've rolled.
So it's a D3.
Don't sound
got it.
so sad.
D3.
Jeez.
man. I didn't harm my players severely today.
Alright.
Is anything revealed?
No!
Oh, look at that. It's just a dick move
Yeah.
trap.
It's
I think
just
all
a.
Other
of the-
two.
knowing Look, knowing what I know about this maze and
Welcome,
why
new
would
citizen
they keep
of the
treasure in here
Empire.
anyway? We were just curious as to what this did, and yes, I do feel a little bit weakened. So perhaps we can just move on.
Tavel
Unless someone else wants to
say
take
to
another
Ada,
chest.
do you feel
Please
better
give me
going?
another fortitude save.
What?
You're poisoned.
I didn't say I checked the next one.
No. It's
Lingering.
still affecting you.
Yeah.
Oh.
It
Oh,
doesn't
I
happen.
close it.
No.
It's
it
on
As soon as
you.
you-
It's on your skin.
You have to make the save. It lasts for a number of rounds.
It's on your
Technically, this
dragon
one's a little
flesh.
longer, so but and so
27.
you'll make it. Yeah, pure one save. It was technically this one is once per minute.
What poison was it?
Terniv root.
I don't know that one off the top of my head.
You
Does
want to
dex
open
damage.
the other two chests with clothes open and see if there is anything in
I
it?
don't know. One of them's probably gonna like.
I don't
spill a
really
cloud
want
of
to deal with
toxic
this.
gas.
We have more
Honestly,
important matters.
Why would the Sphinx put treasure in here anyway? This is a place for prisoners. This is just to catch looters.
I'm just gonna move into the next
We have
chamber.
more important things.
We were curious to see if there was some part of the puzzle here, but apparently it's just a trap. Let's go.
Well, remember, this room, we don't know if there's anything to the right of it.
We don't.
We
There is
don't.
also
We
a
could-
lever
actually,
here.
do we want to-
We
Yeah,
should do
there's a
this-
lever.
We should do this lever.
Yeah, we should, because we already know where the
Yeah.
other one goes. Yes, let's do that one.
So,
We know where
let's
this
do
goes.
that and see if we learn anything new
I'm gonna
about...
move my tokens off of this so you can rotate it properly.
Yeah, I'll move
Yeah.
mine off.
Move them down to like.
I just
here.
Let's
moved
move to
it-
the entrance.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
entrance is fine.
There, I'm in a wall. How's that?
No, that's still on the
Oh, yeah.
rotaty bit. Well, I have my... Dang, my dex mod is one lower for now. It's not that bad, though.
Lowers your
Lowers
AC.
your AC and reflex saves.
I mean, I know, but... It actually doesn't lower my AC, because I'm already, like, over the amount my armor allows. So... It does not actually lower my AC, just my attacks and reflex save.
All right.
Because I attack with dex.
So this will spin around. And
By the way, we
of
can still
course-
see everything.
I think it's fine
Yeah.
that we can see the rotating bits we know of.
Oh,
This
that's
this
are
entire
right
room,
in
you
that
technically
room.
like this entire area you've been, so I can probably like reveal this entire square, honestly.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Right,
Now there's this.
here.
No, there's a different room over here.
Mhm.
This is a
Different.
wall over here.
That's the wall.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
And this is a different room up here.
Do you see anything magical before we step into that room?
I cast detect magic.
Let me just see. Yes.
Ooh.
Are they orbs?
Um,
Is it a symbol
let
of
me ju-
pain?
let me see what this is.
Oh no!
To be fair, it's not as bad if I'm symboled of pain.
Yeah.
You very
For the-
well are being symboled.
Take one for the team.
Can I save it?
I don't think it is. I think it's based on hit dice.
Well, it's definitely gonna do it to me. I have not bet a lot.
Well, you
Probably gonna
have a hit die
give
of
me-
10.
But
because
doesn't it
you're a
start
level 10
with-
character.
How many hit
Yeah.
dice do people have?
We're at level 10.
So we all
Okay.
have 10 hit dice.
Okay. Where was everybody when you were?
I mean,
looking
I
for it?
was looking at it.
I was
Yes.
in the room next to the room with the chest.
I pulled the lever technically, so I,
I
would've been
just
here.
stepped out of the previous
I think-
elevator, so I shifted down. I think Tavel.
Yeah, I think basically we're in the area we put our characters.
Okay, so you're all in this area, like where you're at right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we already moved our things back, so
Alright. Yep. So probably.
well, the question is, did I close the door? Because then I might actually see it.
Yeah, I think it might just be hitting Ada and Avona.
You kind of suck, but like it's not the worst
Alright.
on me.
They fall asleep.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
it's a symbol of sleep. Okay.
Can I just rouse them from sleep?
Yeah, I walk
Nope.
over and... Oh.
Let me just roll something because you're
Wait,
asleep for a period
I'm
of
not.
time.
I'm immune to magical sleep.
Alright, then you're not asleep. So no bonus.
I
catatonic.
pick Avona up.
Hey, that actually came up.
Awesome.
Uh,
How many?
Alright.
Is that like
not a
9
good time for a
hours?
nap.
No, not that long. But it's a little bit
9
of time.
rounds?
How much? Is that rounds, minutes?
That's probably minutes.
10
It's
minutes per level?
Years.
I mean, I gotta be honest, like, you're the only one affected, so I'm just gonna make it minute per level, because normally it's 10 minutes per level, and that's
I mean, like,
that's just
you've effectively
mean.
removed me from a combat, if there's one in
Yeah.
the next room.
Yeah. That's why I'm like,
sucks,
we're just...
because you've removed the wizard from the combat.
I'm picking up Avona.
Yes. Alright, you got an Avona on your shoulder.
You move at half speed
You know
now.
what? That was a good one for me to see.
It was.
I can waste a dispel magic on you. Unless you
You
have
want-
magical effects on you.
I don't have any magical, but I have not permanency'd anything onto me.
Yeah. But, I mean, it might be too high of a level.
Is there anything to the
Probably
left?
fine. Where's the sleepy symbol?
Like,
How heavy are you?
This way?
No.
okay.
Lana weighs 130 pounds.
I'll just reveal, like, all this here. This is the area you know from before.
Here, if you want to step back for a moment, I'll make a perception at the door.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna add you as an inventory item real quick.
Okay. It's probably better you're carrying me than the frontliner.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna ask to carry a bonus.
Oh, okay.
130.
Mhm.
Yeah, what about your equipment?
Equipment is... Total is... I only carry 17 pounds of stuff on me.
Okay, so 147.
A lot of it is shoved into a small bag of holding power.
I'm gonna
Ugh.
cast a
We've been
spell
rolling
on
pretty bad today.
myself.
I rolled 220s.
It's
so
actually
I
been
can't
an
complain.
okay day for rolling, overall.
Oh, okay, that's fair. I've rolled terrible today.
You've rolled terribly.
1 minute per level. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna cast a spell on me.
Okay.
Uh,
You don't hear anything.
Seems clear.
okay, I can carry you without being overloaded now.
Sweet.
And then I
Just
take
sit me in the
step back.
just sit me in the corner when combat starts.
Unless Dance wants to check too.
I don't know where the hell he's. I don't know where his token went. he's missing.
He might have
I
been
see
in
him.
the void.
He's
Where?
right here.
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I guess I could roll it. That's not his sheet. But it's a good thing I have this guy so I can do something.
I am now at
Mhm.
medium load carrying you.
What am I rolling?
Perception.
Perception.
There you go.
I rolled a
32.
whopping. Yeah, that's a lot better than me.
We're percepting.
Okay. Yeah, you don't really notice anything, you don't hear anything. It just looks like a door.
It's a door.
It sounds like a door.
It sounds like a door.
Sounds like a door.
Ada,
That's
ladies
business.
first.
It creaks
Very well.
ominously.
I'll open the door.
Uh-huh.
There's a sphinx on the other side of it.
No, there's
On
a
the
symbol
plate?
of pain.
There's a symbol of annihilation.
Okay.
Would you look at that? We found
Uh-huh.
our way back.
Are you
Uh-huh.
just
Found our way
running
back to the
into
Orber.
it? Because remember that we know there's sometimes traps and stuff.
Godspeed, soldier.
I mean, someone has to.
Alright. I'm this
peek
one
around
I
the corner
think
at
you
least.
yes, okay. Anyway. Well,
Someone has to trigger it if they're based on
can
sight,
you be
so-
stunned?
I can be stunned.
Well, you're stunned for a period of time.
Unless stun counts as a type of paralysis.
I think it's separate.
Okay.
I think
Then
it's
I can be
kind of
Because
Yeah.
paralysis does more things, I think.
yes.
Yeah. I just know some things have like if you're immune to fear, you're also immune to like shaken and
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
it's a
They are,
lesser
those are
panic.
still fear effects. Yeah.
I
all
guess
right.
I pick up an Ada.
Well, the Ada's only going to be stunned for a little while, which is less than a combat. So, I mean, honestly, it's not going to last that long. It's normally like, I get stunned and get attacked kind of thing. But, you're just wandering into them kind of.
Ironically,
Fly.
my spell will last for as long as Ivona is asleep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, what spell?
It's 10 minutes.
Alright, well, there is, more orbs and more levers over here.
Oh, almost like they're the same orbs and same levers. Well, let's flip that one lever up.
Well, you're stunned. I'm dragging you right now.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean,
I'm going to flip
stunned.
them.
Stunned does not mean you actually just stunned.
Let's-
You can't move.
Love
Yes.
that other one.
Okay, I'll flip the lever. Well, once everyone's in, I will flip the lever up.
Okay. Nothing happens.
You can just assume we're in.
Okay. Do the balls seem to change at all?
Nothing you can see.
I'll flip the other one that was
shove us
up
over
down.
there until we're needed.
Okay.
Can't take
The other one.
actions. I assume that does mean move actions.
Yes.
I'll move
Spin,
over.
spin, 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 spin.
Okay, so
spin.
that reset.
Yes, the one that was the up one reset.
What happens if I'm gonna push it down again?
It doesn't go right away. Remember? These
I'm
things
Oh,
muted.
that's
take a while.
right.
Did you do that without us leaving the room?
No, I said
No.
once everyone was in.
Oh,
Everyone's
okay.
in, yeah.
Because I covered token wise, so I have to like box
Yeah,
select, I guess.
we've
I-
moved over to
I'm-
here.
We're over in the
Oh, okay.
We're in the-
Deadlands.
the
We've been put in
maintenance
the
shaft.
basement.
Yeah, I put you in the maintenance shaft for now until
Until it's necessary for us to be on the map.
Hey, this is a familiar looking room that you've been in before that spins a room. Like
Well,
this
it
one
could help,
has
but I'm
a lever.
Oh right, yeah, that one has lever. I'm gonna flip the other switch.
I
It's
flipped
already
both of
up.
them.
Oh,
There's a cooldown
You flip both
timer
of
on
The one that's
switch,
the up down
remember?
one
The
just flipped
down
up
one that
and
I
stayed
flipped
same.
Up, nothing changed. The up one I flipped down and it reset the maze.
Well, no, it didn't reset the maze. It went down and went back up, and
Oh.
it spun once.
this one went down and
Oh.
back up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You don't know if that's resetting the maze because it only spun once. I guess
Right.
I'm gonna tell you it didn't because it would have spun twice to reset.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I would have.
I don't know if something might have changed with orbs with one of these. If we all want to test an orb again. Worst
We could
case
we could
scenario, we go back
let's-
to where we
let's-
were.
Yeah, let's just do the green one again. Then we know where that one goes, and we know how to get out fairly quickly.
Okay.
Is everyone down with that?
I feel like this is not going to take us back to the prison, but I can't protest.
Mhm.
Oh,
it-
I
We know,
know it won't,
out
but-
of game. We know it won't because we now activated the orbs, and it's not going to send us directly to the prison anymore.
yeah
Yeah.
because Tantus did tell us that that's the other one of the switches
I'm aware.
changes the orbs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well,
yeah,
she
no,
just
can't
give-
protest because she kind of figures that's the thing.
So
We will
we'll
try it.
touch the green orb.
all right, you will teleport. Is everybody touching the green orb?
I guess I'm being forced to touch the green orb.
I guess I'm have to make you touch it.
Yeah,
Yes.
you gotta just throw me into it.
I mean, I can grab like your hand and
Alright.
we can touch it at the same time.
Now you're over here, and a great green throne sits atop a dais in the northern end of the room. The north side stands statues of tiger-headed man, each holding aloft a pair of chains from which manacles dagger. Dried blood splatters the walls and floors, even the throne and statues, filling the room with this stale reek. So you will see manacled to the western stature, dressed in tattered rags, with various bruises and partially healed cuts and scrapes, is Vencarlo Orsini,
Oh,
languishing
Oh,
here.
hey. Wow, the green orb
More
just likes to
people to
take us to the
carry.
people we want, right?
Mhm. I mean, ironically, the green orb was the correct one to go here, but you'd already gone the green orb.
So the green,
Where's he
so
at?
Vencarlo's in the chair. You said?
No, there's two
manacled.
statues with manacles where you hold prisoners
Oh, okay.
on them, and he's basically manacled to one of the statues. He
Carlo,
seems
Is-
to... He's unconscious currently.
I will tap his face.
Oh no, he's dead. I say, unconvinced.
I'll poke him with a wand of cure moderate wounds.
Good, he currently seems to be at 0 hit points.
What a loser.
Our friend!
So what is this?
Almost as if he's been captured and tormented for a while.
He'll heal 12 hit points.
Who's there?
I feel like
It's
we're a
us!
little conspicuous.
Ricardo, old friend.
I don't think I've met this man before. I say
This-
nothing.
Monk has not met this man either.
I thought you. Oh no, because you came in after. Yeah. Yep. You have not.
The monk certainly hasn't. And
The sleeping person on my shoulder probably has.
She's sleeping,
Yes.
so.
sleeping person has, and I think the cleric is at least.
You've heard the name.
No, because the cleric came because he left just before the plague stuff,
Yeah, okay, so the cleric. You're right.
and the cleric came
Ada,
in just after the plague stuff started.
could you remove manacles?
Yes, I can. Let me activate another section of my thing, and then I will gnaw through the manacles.
Just chew him off.
Yeah, I love this ability. It's hilarious.
Okay, matter eater lad.
I can't eat it. I do spit it out.
Just bite it until it breaks.
Hey, the area to your south, which was, let me deal with it right now. You kind of see a tunnel, which will seem to lead to some more areas, will rotate.
Oh, it looks like
Oh.
manacles
Rodate.
did something.
Sphinx time?
I hope not, because we still have a sleepy person.
Oh, I'm gonna be asleep for like the rest of this, don't worry.
Wait,
Oh.
What,
Fully
9
rotated.
minutes?
wait, that rotated the wrong way.
I rotated
Yeah.
anyway.
Oh shit, did I rotate the wrong way?
I have no idea what the correct way is. So.
No.
I'm keeping track. And it.
That should be, because they should all be at the top now. And they're all at the top. That's the fourth rotation. Should be back to the original side.
Looks fine to me.
But I
Let's
have-
continue.
Because I rotated it this way, and that's the correct direction.
The letters are in the correct position.
The redders are correct.
Anyway, they're back to Ben Carlo.
I mean, there's a chance I screwed something up, but I don't know.
I'm so delighted to see you. Please, there's a key
Wow.
to the manacles under the throne,
Loud
and the cushion's
snoring.
there.
Oh, okay. Ada, you don't have to eat them.
Neolandis! It's so good to see you have also been rescued. Yes, my old friend. We must get you down quickly.
I will grab the manacle key and bring it back and unlock.
Yeah.
Wait. No, it might have been the right way. I'm just an idiot. Anyway. But it rotated without us doing anything, is the thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's somebody else here.
Also, I have your bag.
What?
Yeah, a bag full of equipment.
Wink,
We didn't
wink.
take anything from it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
From your house.
There were some ne'er-do-wells ransacking your apartment, and we, well, they didn't get to this, but they were close.
Red badges.
Are you showing him stuff, or just like?
I'm handing
we're
him.
just-
I'm handing him the bag and going wink, wink.
Oh,
Yeah, we're not, like, pulling the stuff
well, it
out,
looks like
but-
you've caught me. Well done. We don't have time to talk about this.
I'm
It'll be a-
just saying,
Agreed.
if you need anything from it, you can take it. Here you go.
There's a time and a place for that. There's not the time. for it.
Exactly,
not.
but if you need it.
Look, we should get out of Korvosa now that we're all rescued.
Agreed.
We'll talk about this later, I assure you.
There also is Sphinx somewhere here.
We have
We
not
might
actually
have
run
to
into it yet.
fight.
That's the wrong name.
I'm too fucking lazy. I think.
Dancing serpent is
Hold on, I
apparently
got
snoring.
it. Give me a second. Hold on.
I'm gonna take a look down here, see if that goes somewhere.
There you go. Is that better?
The bonus servant. Nice.
I think he's rotating things.
You are rotating as soon as you step in there. So goodbye.
Oh,
See ya.
well,
We'll never
That's
see
bad.
Ada again.
That's not good.
That's not good. I was just like, let's see what's over here.
Did that seriously just happen?
looks like it.
Snoring sounds.
Well,
What does E14 look like?
E14.
A Pokemon.
It does take a minute or so.
The floor of this room is strewn with bones and patches of mold. Other than that, it seems empty.
Oh, okay.
No,
and
Ada.
Ada,
Kind of mold.
you will see.
Sphinx.
No, a 5-foot diameter pool of crystal clear water fills a near circular room.
Symbol of water.
Symbol of
Make a fortitude save or drown.
symbol of wet.
Does the water look normal?
Yeah, it looks like water.
Drink.
Ada disappeared.
Yeah.
Love. That's fun.
That's the correct zizzing. Thank you very much.
Is there anything I can do? I'm just gonna examine the water. Does like anything look off about it?
Nope.
Is there any
I'm gonna look into it. Does it look like it? How deep?
It's crystal clear. Just looks like a pool of water.
Well, how deep does it look?
You gonna climb in?
Not that deep.
Yeah, just climbing like the girl from the ring.
About, you can't tell quite. Maybe like you guessed, like 10 feet deep pool.
is there any levers in our room?
I'm gonna dip
let me check.
I'm gonna dip a spear into the water.
I don't
Okay.
think there are any levers in this room.
Well, some of them they don't have the actual lever symbol in.
Oh, that's
and-
true,
but-
yeah.
So that's why I'm asking.
There's a spell called Detonate.
There is.
No, there doesn't seem to be anything else in this room.
Okay, it's not what I thought it was.
No, I meant E20. Is there any levers in E20?
No, none in E20.
Uh,
No sacred.
is
I
there
mean, the
any in
water
E14?
pool, there's no...
Yeah.
Nothing
Is there
there.
any in
either.
E14?
Does anything happen when I dip?
Nothing
the
that you
water?
see.
Well, I'm not gonna drink from it, so that's about as far as I'm going. Okay, I'll just sit here and
Well-
wait since I can't go anywhere.
Should I step into E14 and check it out?
No. There's no levers in here at all in this room that we're at.
No.
I'm assuming there's no other paths, like these things here are like.
Those were the giant statues that people would be changing.
So, yeah, okay. Well,
I'm gonna look around the big throne.
Let me... okay. Ada. I'm giving you an option. It's going to start rotating again. Do you want to be in E15 or E4?
Get farther away from us, that'll be fine.
like, well, yeah, no, I'm gonna stay in E15. The only
Because eventually
downside
you
though,
might
is
rotate back to
well, no,
us.
the problem is if E17 has a Sphinx in it, I'm doomed.
Up to you what you want to do.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go into here.
Okay.
I'm gonna be in the pool room.
Alright.
So you're standing in some water.
Well, there's a rim around it.
Wet dragon.
It's a toilet. It flushes.
Oh no.
Oh, you're getting flushed away.
Sewer
Like
dragon.
a rat.
Alright, so there's nothing there for you guys. And this one gets them this way. That's not where you're at.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You're over here. right now.
Yeah. I mean, like, I knew there was a way to handle it, but I'm also just like, I was worried that if it rotated and there was a Sphinx in E17.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Avona could be awake now.
Okay. I wake
Hey, I'll set you down. And have 1 minute left of bow strength.
up. Never mention this to anyone.
Which is what?
We have problem. Ada disappear.
Well, if they die, they die.
I guess we
knows,
just
Tom?
sit here and wait because there's no freaking levers here. So
Yeah. I mean, at this point, that's all we can do.
you don't have a lever. We don't have a lever.
I actually do have a plan, by the way. I
I
realized.
have a
Something I can do.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Drown
How
yourself in the water.
spell slotting
No.
spells work in Pathfinder.
Sure.
You can prepare higher level spell. This is for much later. I just looking at my spell. You can prepare higher level slots for lower level spells, right? In Pathfinder. That's a thing.
Yes.
Okay. That's gonna be a later thing. I don't need that now.
I know with meta magic.
Well, I can get
you
some
figure
of us
that
out.
for a second.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna end up over here, so, you know.
You are indeed going to end up over there at the entrance. Congratulations.
I can get some of us out. I can't get all of us out.
But we might all be facing a Sphinx without you.
That's
Um,
quite possible.
My people
Does
can't.
it take like a minute for these things to rotate?
It takes a minute
it's
for
like
it
it's
to
like a minute
reset.
in between like each movement, but it does
Yeah.
seem like it's a little bit longer in between these. You know that like from experimenting earlier that it does take a little while before you can use it.
It's
But
important
def-
for my spell duration.
Definitely, it looks as though like whoever is doing this isn't doing it right away.
Hey,
Well, Ada, you're
Neoland-
back at the main entrance.
Neoland
Were there any
is-
levers in
not
the
much,
entrance?
so-
No, there's no levers
Okay.
where you're at, but you do recognize you're back at the entrance.
Well,
Yes, I
do
knew.
We all jump in.
Guess
What's his
so.
name? What's his name? My brain just died.
I jump in and I take
Vencarlo?
Landis and Vencarlo.
Ben
with me.
Carlo. Do
Yeah.
you need some? Do you want some healing potions?
Sure.
Here, drink some. I'll give him 5 cure light.
Alright, I'll just roll some d8s.
+1, I think.
Yes.
Those are pretty
D6
good
is
rolls.
18,
Well, the 2s aren't, but the
26,
8s are.
This man just
This
starts
is fine.
chugging potions.
31.
Damn, that's
I'll put
so
another-
many potions. He's gonna have a very
Oh,
full tummy.
That looks very uncomfortable.
I mean, I actually heard someone like mention that like since potions are
I'll use
negligible
his
weight, they're probably like only like like a little shot.
Okay. How much did you heal him before? 12, so 1 plus 12 would be 43.
I figured if we end up having to fight a Sphinx, he is
Alright,
a useful
So
fighter.
this hallway, as you look at it, is oddly shaped hallways are decorated in a complex mural depicting a hot, steaming jungle brimming with hungry life. Predators of every sort stalk and maim and feed on dozens of hapless people. In the canopy
We've-
above,
Yeah,
you've
we've
been here
seen
before.
this one before.
Yeah,
'cause
you've seen this
it's
one
our
before.
faces in there.
Yeah, but you can see that it leads to a familiar-looking hall over here.
We have no idea where Ada is. What do we want to do?
Are there any levers in this hallway?
Not in this one.
Perhaps
You've
we
been in this
should-
hallway before.
Perhaps we should go back to the entrance and see if they're there, and then work from there.
I mean, it's done a full circle, right?
No. It's
It
done
has, but it's had and started
three-
in a second.
Logic
yeah,
is
three
lo-
three parts
logic
of the
would
circle.
logic would dictate they have possibly ended up at the entrance. We should check there
Oh.
first before they wander back in.
No, that. Hang on a second. Made a phone call.
So stay here.
I don't know if you want to.
I'm asking them. I'm like,
Yeah.
do we want to stay in here, or do we move to other room?
Well, it should lead to another one that we haven't possibly haven't seen yet. It may be quicker to stay here and get onto that way, or we can go the way we know it should be that way.
I have no idea. This kind of thing is not for me.
We'll leave it up to you. We seem to have been stuck for a while, so it's hard to say.
Alvona, you have suggestion? You smart.
We should go the way we already know the path back. I'll walk this way to go to E18.
Certainly, you can go to
E18 will lead to
E18.
E8.
I will
eventually.
follow.
Mm-hmm.
And from E8, we can turn the levers to get out that way.
Mm-hmm.
Have we explored the door between E18 and E19?
I think we have.
You've not explored over on this side.
We've not gone to that door yet.
I'm gonna go listen at this door out of curiosity.
Oh, you've been over there. You've been at E19.
You've
Door's
been at
open.
E19.
Through the door, but you haven't seen what's on that edge. If there is,
Yeah, we haven't seen if there's something
Do we
on that
want
edge
to
yet.
look that way?
Up to
I'm
you.
not saying move out.
I assume it's a wall.
I will look.
It is a chamber.
There's a
Thanks.
chamber.
We should wait until we have Ada.
The walls and
Okay.
floors of the and ceiling of the chamber are decorated with complex mosaics depicting an immense swarm of angry wasps.
Wasp room.
There's a angry wasp room.
I don't like wasps.
What you
Oh.
have against white Anglo-Saxon?
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Anyway, things are gonna spin then. Spin, spin,
Spin
spin.
to win.
Spin to lose.
Until it's relevant, I'm not going to be on them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude, just move yourselves off now.
Well, I think 12 doesn't rotate, so I'm just gonna move myself there.
12 doesn't rotate, that's true.
I'm not actually going there. I'm just putting
know.
myself there, so
I realize
rotating
that.
reasons.
There you go. So you'll be in E18 right now.
Which leads to nothing at the moment.
Ada, you're over in E1 right now, hanging out?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, I figured I would be like kind of at the door. I moved down.
Oh,
So
okay.
I could, yeah.
I think if it rotates one more time, we all might meet up. It rotates twice more.
Alright, then there's going to be a Sphinx hanging out right here.
Oh,
I'm gonna step through the door and close it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's not going to follow you.
It wants to fight us. Yeah, that makes sense.
also, it doesn't leave its lair, I think is what it is.
Yeah. I would also be like.
She'll kind of see you for a second, and then do you understand Draconic?
I actually do. Yes. I'm a freaking dragon. Yes.
Coward? You would run?
I'm all alone.
Oh, so not very brave, are you?
A coward.
Come now.
Riddle me this.
Answer my riddles 3. Yeah, fight the Sphinx. Do it.
I mean, I'm just like.
Do it, coward.
It would trigger Ada a bit. That's why I'm like thinking. She knows it's a bad idea, but she's like, hey.
Perhaps I can go and have some fun with your little friends. Tear their skin off.
WWAD. What would Ada do?
What Ada do?
I don't fancy fighting you alone. I do know my limits. However, I would not mind walking with you until we meet our friend, until I meet my friends. It's a bad idea.
Hey, we can have a nice conversation before. Let's
Interesting.
have some tea and crumpets.
So you're saying that rather than being prey, you wish to challenge me to some form of duel? quite brazen. You are a little bit more than a pleasure to hunt.
Well, you know what? I know my limits. I'm going to stay here.
Are you sure your limits
Actually-
aren't one that you could give a reasonable fight against me? Have you ever thought if you could?
Oh, I'm sure I could do quite a bit of damage before dying, but I'm pretty sure I know what the end result would be.
And
Yes.
I've realized Yvona's actually smarter than me as a person. She could logic out, if we just reset E16 back to how it was and get to the green orb, we'd probably end up back at the prison. Which we can then just walk to the entrance from.
Oh yeah.
You are at the point in time, and she is distracted.
No,
so
actually,
she's...
here's the thing. You already are in this spot. You can literally
Yeah,
just walk up.
you are
Walk
you
up.
are E18.
Yeah,
right
we
now.
could walk up,
Yeah, let's just do
push
that.
the lever, and go and send ourselves.
I'm going to tell you, you're going to end up in the other cells that are still closed off.
We can break them down, it's fine.
I know, but you ended up in like the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think then after that, it does just send people to the open ones afterwards. Basically, it works to fill up everything. So it'll kind of reset. So probably like Van Carlo and Neolandis, who are probably the last ones in, are probably going to be like free. And maybe like one other one of you. How many are in your team? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Minus Ada.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 we're taking up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, they'll be out, and then the rest of you will have to break yourselves out.
I grab 2 bars and I dimension door them.
Okay.
There you go. Use my last dimension door for that.
Mm-hmm.
So most of us
Who
are
else
free.
is free?
Depends who I get stuck next to.
You'll be able to also for each other. So,
Yeah.
okay, I'm not going to say it's just going to take time, and so we'll get back to the conversation. With
Yeah, there's something going on over here.
Yeah,
I just had to go
I
into
mean,
this
at this
dungeon
point-
with this Sphinx, and then we're out.
the Sphinx has been moving around hunting you, and you managed to like avoid her very well. I've been keeping track of her movement.
I mean, I'm sure my friends will catch up eventually.
Oh, I'm
Perhaps
sure
we
they
can-
will. Don't you want to be sure? Your suggestion wasn't interesting. I can't guarantee I won't try to kill them on sight, but would give you a chance for me and you, after they're dead, to have a honorable fight. Perhaps I'll be injured and you'll be able to slay me.
Tempting. It's just like I'm like also trying to be like Ada doesn't know that she only needs to stall. So
Oh.
Ada doesn't, and look, she is a devil Sphinx, so she's definitely going for the evil temptation.
that makes sense.
I would agree not to kill you until after we've located your friends.
That doesn't mean she won't.
You must
kill
know I'm an honorable creature. My word will stay. Once we find out where they're at, then I'll be able to.
I caught that wording. Once you know where they're at, not once we run into them. You have a way of finding out where they are, don't you?
Yes, I do. But it isn't an exact science. I would have already found and killed all of you if it was as exact. You should realize that. where's the fun if there isn't a little bit of hunting?
I can understand that. Hunting is quite a fun game. Especially when you get a meal out of it.
I can also promise you I won't kill you right away. You'll make a nice prize to keep alive for some time. I'm sure your screams will be wonderful.
How many hit die? Okay, I have a dumb question.
Uh-huh.
How many hit die do you think a skeleton... Are these undead up there? In the mechanics?
The big ones?
Mechanisms? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna attempt to seize control of one of them.
How many hit die can you affect?
That's the thing, I'm mostly testing. I have to read how many I can affect.
That will make a difference. They have a lot.
Just a check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's see, what's a good roll to determine how
look at command undead.
Stupid Ada is?
Intelligence?
I mean...
Undead.
Honestly,
Insight
I feel like this
to
case,
see how
I feel like
trustworthy she is?
Actually, that is a good thing. I mean, I know she's like a devil, but
Okay,
she's also not like a devil. She's just devil
So
aligned.
it doesn't actually say hit die. It just says one undead creature. There is no mention of hit die in command undead.
Okay. Is there a...
Who's controlling? Are they mindless?
They are technically mindless.
Is there someone controlling them currently?
Let me check.
Because there's someone controlling them currently. It's an opposed charisma check. If they're just mindless, following the order of...
They are under the command of someone.
Okay, so it'll be an opposed charisma check.
Alright, I'm gonna have to
Like
look
in
up
Seize
someone's
Control.
charisma then.
Oh gosh, if it's the Sphinx, then she'll know, probably.
I don't think they will know.
What's your charisma?
Probably a lot because it's Sphinx. Alright, I'm gonna roll mine.
Yep.
Yeah, just click charisma. The 12, really bad.
That's horrible.
She could roll worse.
I'm going to roll a d20 and see what it is.
That is a lot better.
That's
No,
a
okay.
nat 20.
So you do not seize command of them. I
fair.
just, of the one you try to target.
I just love that. I'm just gonna roll d20 and see what it is.
Yeah, hey, it was worth a shot.
Mm-hmm.
It was. No, I agree.
There is a possibility I could roll really bad.
You could have rolled.
Okay.
Yeah, you could have
So I
rolled a
was-
1.
As I was asking, so devils are a little bit more like, I will keep my word. But she's only devil aligned. She's not an actual devil. So can I gauge whether she'll be trustworthy or not?
I'm gonna tell you.
With a sense motive or something?
You can sense motive.
What is my rolls today? I've rolled 2, 3,
Nice.
3, 2.
I'm gonna say, because you're trying to judge whether or not you feel like she's trustworthy, that kind of check, you really can't tell.
Yeah.
You try to think about her words, whether trustworthy or not. You assume more than anything because, from what you've probably been told, things like devils tend to be more lawfully aligned. But
I didn't know that.
So more than likely she is lawful.
I'm so sorry. I've read this very wrong. So that check is only for intelligent undead. If it's not intelligent, I just seize control of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna order it to move.
Okay, which one were you doing?
I'm gonna order it. I'm gonna
Which
do the
one?
closest one. This one. I'm gonna order it to just start walking in the circle it's supposed to, so it spins everything.
Okay.
God,
There's a
now
lot
the
of
base is
noise.
gonna be
She'll
broken.
kind of stop for a second and be like,
Yeah, I'm breaking her mechanism.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll also
That was
kind of look
strange.
yeah, no, I'll also be I agree.
Confusion.
You know what? I'm actually gonna hold on. I'm gonna do something to see if my character can figure something out. Actually, no, that's a good roll. I'll be back. I'm going to go and walk downstairs.
Mhm.
Because I realized we saw where the mechanisms are.
Yes. And you heard some noise that sounded like something was spinning without it spinning.
Yeah, so I'm like, are they doing something down there?
Breaking her maze.
You'll find them down there, your friends.
Yeah. Oh, if you want to fight the Sphinx, she's in the next room.
Oh, lovely.
I've been talking with her.
Wonderful.
Let's go smash it. If she's still there.
Probably. We want to go back up?
I'm gonna...
Before we get up here, I'm gonna cast haste on everyone.
Oh,
Okay.
Woo!
This is what haste does.
I know.
I'm going to tell you
haste.
can buff, but she is gone.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait. So she's gone, but the room is set to its same position?
Yes.
She can tell.
Oh,
That's my assumption.
interesting.
Time to leave.
I'll say.
Bye.
She was just here.
Well, then we should
Well,
leave.
we could just leave her. We got what we wanted.
We're coming back
I look
here
at
and
s-
destroying this place.
We can deal with that later.
Yeah, I was about to say, I look at Zardris, I'm like, oh, okay, we can come back later.
As you turn to leave, kind of in a poof, a familiar figure will pop out of nowhere. One that you met earlier, looking like this.
Ah, Sister Akarna.
I see you've been successful.
Yes, we didn't even have to fight the Sphinx, which surprises me.
Indeed. I must apologize, Seneschal. God, fuck his last name. This can't get me every goddamn time.
Papa Gall.
Yeah.
Kael'Populus.
Kael'Populus, yeah.
K-pop.
What my brother has
Yeah.
done
That
is
is
very
all
horrible.
K-pop.
I have assisted these folks in rescue. I wish for my family to be on your side, but it seems as though there's ill opportunity at the moment. I hope they can attest to you that I'm looking out for what's best for Korvosa. And I feel like my brother may either betray that, either to see some kind of power gain with Her Majesty, or perhaps take advantage of the situation and try to put himself in charge. I fear that his mind has gone mad.
Will he attack us on our way out? Or will he let us leave?
For now, you may have an opportunity to escape. But I would need your assistance in the future in order to remove him. For now, with the quarantine in place, Old Korvosa is under control, and I can continue work from the inside. Perhaps shore up our forces. He's eliminated. All forces that are there are loyal to the family. It wouldn't matter if he is removed from there.
We will be back to help.
I understand that you must escape first. There might be a way.
Can't we just go out the way we came?
I wouldn't recommend it.
There was the landing, the smuggler's dock, correct?
Yes.
Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes. I can distract the creature that's there. The garden.
Didn't know there was one, but that's good.
Sounds
Is there
good to me.
actual boat, or do we have to swim?
There is a boat. My involvement is unknown to him as this boat. And as far as he knows, he's known, especially with speaking with Civet, we'll be able to realize that both of our huntings failed. The corner. We managed to sneak in, eliminate Censure, rescue both the two individuals. A brazen effect. You will be quite furious.
Good.
My
I'm
pet
not
will
too
stay
happy
you.
with him.
It will be a way for us to communicate in the future.
Mhm.
And I will do my best not to poke too much.
We will be back. And when we are, we will reach out.
If you need anything in meantime, I'm sure you'll tell Snaky to talk to us.
Well, she took him back.
No, she gave it back to you.
Yeah.
Oh, she did? She did. Oh, okay.
Yes.
She took him and then gave him back. Okay.
As a way to communicate with you.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
The cool monk man will definitely be like, I will certainly be back. You still owe me a sparring session.
Indeed.
Let's get our friends to safety.
Alright. So I will show the creature that you honestly don't need to fight this thing. She's gonna prevent you from fighting it.
I wanted to kick its ass.
I mean, it's
I know.
fine.
I kind of wanted to fight a sphinx, but oh well.
Ah.
Oh, that's fun.
Just a big lobster eel.
Yeah, it's like a really big one. I'm gonna see how big
Remember-
it is.
Remember when the small ones of these almost TPK'd us in like session 2 of the pirate?
They
game?
are delicious. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
was
They
about
do
to
apparently
say,
taste
I wonder
really
how
good.
they taste.
They're apparently
a delicacy.
yeah. This is a CR10 one because it's large
It's just
and
big.
unique. Because normally they're just small sized.
It's a big look. The amount of meat you could get off this guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
this was the thing by the boat.
Yes, this is the thing by the.
Okay. Can we
Where
get a
the hell
picture
did-
of the actual Sphinx?
Yeah,
Sure.
do you have a
let
bigger
me show-
picture of the Sphinx?
I will show bigger pictures.
Yeah.
If there's a big problem. Let me show you guys. And I'll show.
That's who I wanted to kick's ass.
Yeah, same. But
Oh,
yeah.
looks pretty cool.
Oh, she has those Shuri, Kiri, or whatever.
She does use kukri.
Kukuri, thank you.
I mean, like, honestly speaking, she tried her best to get, a
No,
certain
she really did.
person to come along with her to get, she was going to just, she basically has clairvoyance, clairaudience. She was just going to try to use that once we kind of idea of where they were, find them and then stab you.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you walked away, she just used it in the hall, and when she saw everybody there, she's like, this is not a very good place to be, especially if something's wrong with the labyrinth. And so she's just like, teleporting away.
You guys win this one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad it wasn't Khandes who got stuck with her, because
Because
Khandes
also,
would have just been like,
you did notice she can't travel to anything beyond E2.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
not
gonna be real. At the end of this campaign,
I'm glad I decided to sit by the door.
That was actually really good.
I think at the end of this campaign, Zardris and I are gonna come back and blow up this mansion.
Oh yeah, level 20, we're gonna come back here and totally just destroy the whole thing. I guess it'll be 17 or 16 or whatever.
I'm so glad that I was not standing by the mechanism, because she probably would have just jumped me.
She would have literally jumped you in.
yeah.
She's pretty nasty.
I mean, I would have probably survived a round, but
definitely, I think you could have survived a round.
enough to have run away, because I would have run at that point.
Yeah. Good times.
Khandes would have just tried to stand his ground and bitch slap her.
Honestly, it's probably good.
Ah,
Mhm.
perfect. Another successful dungeon.
The thing is, she is the kind of character that would have fought to the death, but if she can't go beyond the borders of there, it's sort of like,
You can't really
This
fight
is a
to the
really-
death at that point.
this is not
Yeah,
really
it's-
fight to the death, because,
then we
I
can
can't
jump
get
in
to
and
you.
out.
and
we
I
can
can't
jump in
get
and
to
out
you.
and
Yeah.
Clink her from a
She's-
distance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's not stupid. Like, if you were in the labyrinth, she would have fought to the death, but, like, here, she's like, this is not
I
a
wanna
fight.
be- I want to be alive.
Especially since if she's bound like the other one, she can't like really die. She'll come back.
No, she would actually die here, but the thing is, she doesn't
Oh,
want to
okay.
die. But also, the horrible thing about her is that her binding contract doesn't have a way out of it.
Ah.
Oh.
And it's
So she's
really
here.
hard. You have to use, like, disjunction to get rid of it, basically. So, it's really hard to get unbound, so she's trapped here.
So she has fun while she can.
Yeah, She dreams of escaping and, hunts down people, occasionally keeps them alive to torment them attached to statues. It's something to pass the days.
I did like the
The centuries.
Like, I travel with her until we see our friends, then we fight, and if she wins, then she gets to keep and torture me. It was a very interesting offer for her to be like, you know what, this would be interesting. like I'm in danger right now because I didn't know she couldn't travel beyond. I knew she wasn't like, I didn't know how far she could go. Like I didn't know, so it's like I was just like a little bit away, and I'm like, she could in theory chase me down potentially.
She
I'm
hasn't.
just wondering what we didn't discover.
Let's see here. The bees room was a trap. I'm gonna tell you that there.
It's on bees.
Okay.
Wasps.
So some other things that you missed are the nice pool of water that you found, Ada. It was poison. It was just pure poison that's disguised as water. There is an actual
like I said, I'm not
pool of
stupid enough to
water
just drink it.
that if you drink from it, it has the heal effect on you. But it's also got a symbol of fear in that room,
Okay.
which basically the hunters, like if you hadn't made a deal with Amanda and were fighting against Civ, they might have withdrawn to heal and then come back and fight you.
Okay.
You hit the symbol of pain. On those 3 chests, the one in the middle has a cobra in it. So you just open up and get bitten by a snake, and the other one did have poisonous gas, you're right?
Yeah.
It was covered in poison, poisonous gas, and a poisonous snake in the middle.
Do we want to take our break?
We'll take our break. I was going to finish talking about what's that you're going to miss.
Yeah,
'Cause
no,
you're
that's
probably
fine.
not
That's
gonna
fine.
come back yet.
I'm like, yeah. See, that's my thing. Is like, I figured it'd be good to like maybe there was a trick to opening one that would get us a key or something.
Yeah.
But I'm like, after one did nothing and just hurt, I'm like, you know what? These are just
Ain't
traps.
worth it.
Yeah,
These
a
are probably
gentle
just
caress
traps.
because it wants you to touch it
Yeah.
and breathe it in deep. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's poison.
And then
Yeah.
life inside, death without, because it wants you to
Yeah.
open, which is the opposite, death inside. Life
Life
without.
without.
And the rest of the chambers were just basically traps. I can actually reveal.
We went
More
to
than
all
that,
the
yeah.
right places.
There's this entire area over here. See, these were the 2 water
Oh,
places.
this is.
And there was a secret
oh,
lever in this room that you
Okay,
never found.
so one of them, E5 or E4, is good, and the other one's poison.
E4 is poison, E5 is the one that has the heal spell, but also has a symbol of fear in there.
Yeah, and then E10 is what?
Oh, it's a trap. All the other rooms are just traps.
Okay.
I don't know what the Fangs of Domazul is, but it's a trap that was in there. It's spinning blades around the fountain.
Oh.
So if you go to drink water because you've been trapped in a labyrinth for forever, you get horrible death.
By the knees.
Yeah.
Man,
Anyway.
we literally did all the right things in this dungeon.
Did some really, really good
We
plays.
lucked out.
Yeah.
We'll do our break though, snack, drink, bathroom break. Go do them, and we'll kind of move on then and resolve some stuff at the front. I'm gonna unmute us, have this top screen go away, and what is this? Not working.
Nice.
Rip.
Hell yeah. We love technical difficulties.
Probably you have to.
I'm like turning everybody's camera on and off again. That's fixing it.
Oh, yeah.
So strange.
Eee.
So bizarre.
I don't know. Like Discord somehow broke, and I'm not sure why. And it looked like it could have been maybe that. No, I don't know what that was.
Who knows?
Anyway, welcome back. Since things are working again. So yes, you'll be escorted out of the Vilified Labyrinth then down to the pier, where the enormous Reef Claw will be basically distracted with some food, and then you can get into
Mummies.
yes, the boat and escape with Vencarlo and Neolandis out of into the night and out of Korvosa. As you're beginning to leave and head, basically, that would be probably northeast westish along the coast. Neil Landis will turn back towards all of you and be like, "Are you sure you're ready to go? I must escape the city." And I'm sure some of you all have ties.
I have nothing here that I need to do.
My ties here are minimal.
I mean, I live
Where
here,
should we?
but-
Where should we take them to?
Then Carla will speak up. "Do you remember my friend you met with, who assisted the young lady?
Yes.
Sure, we could meet with him. I could send some quick message. What you think? We could head to Harks and wait there."
Sounds good
That's
to
an
me.
option.
I've head a few miles down the coast. I wouldn't recommend any sort of magic or anything, or any kind of lights, unless we might be spotted. There still might be patrols outside the city.
I'm certain there are. They've only increased them.
I don't have any darkness abilities. My order is that of light.
I meant casting spells that would cause light would be attractive.
I will guide you. I can see in dark.
As can I. I just don't have any not light spells.
And perhaps the two of you will be in charge of the boat.
Are we taking this boat directly downstream then?
Vencar will speak up. "No, I feel like we should probably ditch it once we go to decent ways outside of the city. None of the rivers will take us to where we need to go. We'll have to go on foot, meet up on the roads, and head north to Ars. Once there, we can regroup and figure out what our true next plan is."
I would have liked to tell Six Bones what was going on, but there'll be time later, I'm sure.
If we need something, we could potentially stop by my tribe. That could be at least a place to stop for protection. I'm not
We're
sure.
from the
what you were planning.
Cinderlands.
Yes.
I don't know if I would be welcome.
We'll have to consider it. But for now, please, tell me, what's been going on? I've been under capture for some time, and I'm sure both me and Vencar, this is me Orlando speaking, me and Vencarlo would like to know what's been going on. How did you find yourselves in Old Korvosa past the quarantine?
We broke in.
We had to sneak past. The Queen, neither of you probably heard of what happened on the award ceremony.
What happened?
She was shot through the head. Pulled
With
the
an
arrow
arrow.
out and pulled
By
the arrow
who?
out and stabbed the assailant.
By who?
Captain of the guard or something?
The captain of the stable company.
Yeah,
Marcus Endrin.
that was after she disbanded stable company.
She's taken full control of the city, and it's
Marcus would always aim true.
It
He
went
shot
through
her
her
straight-
head.
It went straight through her head.
Then what I fear is true.
She's
Allow me to explain what happened to me.
Please do.
oh right, yes. You would know
I've
more.
had a lot of fears going on. Around the time of the king's death, I became aware of the involvement of the Red Mantis with the Queen. Red Mantis aren't ones for regicide, but doesn't mean they can't supply things. I suspect that she purchased some form of unique poison or cursed item, which resulted in his death. I'm not exactly sure what she used. But I suspect that with the connections with the Mantises, and their failed attempts to take my own life, that it had resulted from some kind of deal. They wouldn't get their hands dirty with that kind of act, but it doesn't mean they wouldn't allow someone to. The problem is what she has.
Wait, what does she have?
Did you describe? You mentioned that. Did you gave full details of everything? I'm gonna assume.
Ivana would have recounted it
Yeah.
fully.
Yeah, we would have told about the
Can you
plague
describe
and
the
how-
crown she wears?
Have I gotten a good look at the crown?
Probably a decent one.
I would describe the crown.
Yeah, I mean, we were right there when she was attacked and stuff, so we'd probably, through talking, piece together what it looked like, even if it wasn't like the main focus.
I fear she now wears a powerful ancient artifact, and that she's become something more than human. A reincarnation of a draconic warlord not thought to be dead. The crown of Khandes is upon her head. As long as she has that, she may be invincible.
Was this potentially from the inside, a treasure looted from inside the pyramid?
You were quite correct in your guess of that. This evil presence, this creature, this thing, this whatever it is. Regardless, it has taken over the group. I'm unsure when it occurred, but to this degree and this power, it certainly has taken control. I don't know what it would mean to free her from it, whether she would survive. But we must remove the presence from her if we are ever to defeat the force itself. As long as she has it, as long as it has her body. Both of them are probably invincible.
Is this as simple as removing the crown?
I doubt it.
It can never be simple.
It is a spirit.
What's
It's more than that, probably.
Worth asking.
I'm sure as looking to Ada and Khandes, the two of you are aware. This land here was Shawante land before the settlers came, before Cheliax came.
Yes.
Only a few of us that serve in the castle in the shadows of the pyramid knew that there was great evil hidden in it. That the pyramid itself was not used by the Shawante, but they were guarding those that lived here, keeping it sealed.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the exact lore of what was that was hidden within many of the tribes of the Sinterlands. And it sounds like they might not even be willing to speak with you about this. And of course, for us, fear and distrust are the main thing.
Tribes of the Sinterland know stories, but the ones who truly know are... I'm blanking on the ones on the mountain. The Bone Tribe, right?
You're actually
The other
unsure
ones-
who would... Yeah, yes, you do know the exact...
Thousand Bones actually told me that if you wanted to know more about the pyramid, these people would know.
Because they were the people that were in the area region. Yes, I'd have to look
Yeah.
up the name of them. The ones that were in this region.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Nonetheless, though, we would have to journey to the Centerlands, perhaps.
I'm glad I talked to him about that.
The monk man will speak up. If you are going to the Cinderlands to speak with the Swansea, I'm afraid I am not welcome. I will be departing.
Well, it was nice of you to join us for a while. The extra help was needed with Ivona gone.
Yes, you were great help. Thank you.
Keep each other safe.
Safe travels, cousin.
Eventually, you will make landfall and head towards the city of Hars, village of Hars. So, it won't take you very long. Perhaps.
Gonqua, the Skull Clan.
Yeah, the Skull
Pretty
Clan.
sure it's them.
That is correct.
I just had to look up the names of the clans because I just forgot their names. Yes.
Arriving at Hars, certainly you'll be able to find room in the inn. It'll probably be actually maybe midday by the final time you arrive, and all of you are probably exhausted. You've been pushing on through the night, and finally you've gotten to a place that is probably not 100% outside of the Queen's purview, but certainly free now.
Far enough away.
Far enough away. And you could get some rest.
Yes.
It'll be probably late evening when most of you will get up at that point in time, and we'll easily be able to head down into the bar area from the inn and meet up with Ben Carlo and Neil Landis, who are down there. We'll give you some greetings, and you'll enjoy some dinner, and then they'll kind of turn towards you. I've agreed with Orsini. The two of us are going to head towards the city. If perhaps either Ada, you, or Khandes could accompany us, at least it would be an easy opening to begin with, but we'll have to still do some traveling first. The rest of you, it's up to you if you want to join us. But it will be dangerous, and I do fear for Korvosa as it is.
I'll do my best to make sure you're all welcome, I say, looking at everybody.
Same here.
With a double look at Khandes, just because it's all that kind of, you know.
Well, I just don't want to go to our tribe because I was kicked out of them.
Yeah, but I'd want to go to our. I'd want to go to our tribe though, because I'm familiar with it. So.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I would be welcomed.
A sip of her drink and place it down and then say, well, I'm quite frankly surprised you last as long as you did without my help, so I can't just leave you off to go and die in the wilderness.
It may have been some time since I've been back, but I do know territory. But your accompaniment would be helpful.
Yes, I know it better than I know Korvosa. I've only been in Korvosa for half a year. What? Like half a year? 9 months?
You haven't been there long.
No, I really haven't.
It has been that long.
I've been there much longer.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know you.
So I'll kind of summarize everything about what Neil Landis is going to kind of give a summary of everything that he knows. So basically what it is he had suspected some things about the king's death and involvement with something like assassins or something. When Red Mantises came after him as soon as he basically asked some questions to the queen, it basically all but confirmed that she had made some kind of deal with them. There you go. That was kind of what it is. But because he had a little bit of luck and knew, all the ways out of the castle, he was able to escape. Of course, then there was his time in, where he escaped into where the Arconises would keep over him. But he did do some studying in the meantime before he got there. He was able to get some information with the help of Salvador Scream before he went into the Arconises' care. So, the thing that he's called basically the crown of fangs as he's named it is something that was made out of a powerful artifact he knew called the Midnight Teeth. They were a sacred relic of the Shawanti that were kept hidden in the pyramid. He knew that the queen had been borrowing the treasury key to look through the treasures, basically. And
What an
yeah.
idiot.
She
basically
basically
treasures for things that are cool.
look. She's basically was a trophy wife, and
I
so
know.
he was like, "I'm gonna go check out all your neat stuff and just look for things secretly."
Yeah. How'd that work?
He
out?
researched information on these midnight teeth and was able to find some stuff out using some material that he had gathered from Endrin Academy, basically, through some contacts.
Okay.
There was an old legend. Several hundred years ago, a blue dragon agent of the Zon Kuthan named Kazavon brought the orcs of the Hold of Belkazin to their knees before attacking Ustalav and Lastwall, until he was defeated and his remains were scattered. Some of his body parts, including his fangs, contain essence of his draconic essence.
Lovely.
Neolanda suspects that the Kazavon's fangs and the Midnight Teeth are one and the same. And the description of the crown sounds exactly like those teeth that he had seen in the treasury. He has had a chance to go through like the treasury and stuff and know what's in it. As a Seneschal, he was required to kind of like take note of a lot of things. You know?
Okay.
So hard facts about the Midnight Teeth are sparse, though. Basically, Korvosa's founders didn't give a flying rat's ass about Shawanti culture, you know?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
Shawanti have a very high oral tradition. So the actual truth behind the Midnight Teeth is probably hidden in the historians of the Cinderlands. Then Garland's going to kind of turn towards you and be like, I sent word to my friend, and the first step would probably be heading towards Blackburn Ridge. We should probably still stay the night here. We can leave in the morning. It's not very far from here. Maybe a few hours' journey. North of Harsier. And from there, we might be able to get some supplies from my friend, and especially get some horses. It'd be easier to travel. It's still quite a ways away to the Cinderlands. And even on foot, it's still a little bit dangerous. I would rather have something that would make it easier for us to retreat if we need to.
It would be helpful, yes. Especially since there are a lot of nasty creatures in the Cinderlands.
So,
Running away is usually better than fighting.
there's the dragon's name, Casvon.
Oh yeah, I should write stuff down.
And you also will probably notice that the blue dragon worked for the Zon Kuthan.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm. That's
Why
interesting
attack who
thing.
they are, but
And
I think
they-
they're bad.
They attacked
Well,
the Horde of
you-
Balkazan?
The Hold of Valkazin. He conquered the Hold of Valkazin for a time, and then attacked
Okay.
Ustalav and Lastwall. The Hold of Valkazin is the realm of orcs.
Yeah, I know.
So, if anybody doesn't know,
And-
that's where basically a main group of orcs in the world have been kind of like shoved in because they tend to be a little violent and fight and, murdery. Though at the
And
Hold,
wait, so-
there's a level of civilization. in
Hold of
some
Balkazan
places.
and what two other locations?
Ustalav and Lastwall, neighboring countries.
Okay.
The Cinderlands is also a neighbor to the Hold, but the Cinderlands is the Shawanti territory, and technically at the time this would have happened, it would have just been... There probably wouldn't have been even many people in the Cinderlands at that time, because the Shawanti had been driven to the Cinderlands by what happened in Varisian.
And it was a blue dragon?
It was a blue dragon.
He's very sad.
Barfed lightning.
He did barf lightning,
And it was very, very frightening.
and perhaps his soul now possesses a queen.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty good upgrade if you ask me.
I mean...
Dead to a live queen.
Yeah, being dead teeth to a live queen. It is an upgrade,
True. I mean,
If you enjoy the rest of your night there, and in the morning you could head for Blackbird Ranch. As I said, it's not too far away. And you will arrive at a moderately sized horse ranch that sits comfortably in the cleft of two low hills, topped with two small copses of fir trees. You'll be greeted by a barrel-chested man who looks a little, who's not the one you had met before. The one you met before seemed to have been like, we'll be there too, and seems to be one of the sons of this man. So he was the one that picked up. What's her name? I cannot remember it. It's in my notes.
Starts with a T, but I don't remember beyond that.
Tav.
Yeah, I took Tavel.
Fucking Tavel. Stole Tavel. Just stole Tavel.
Stole Tavel's heart.
No, Tavel's heart.
Tavel had a heart?
Yes. Trinia.
Trinia. Those
Yes.
start with a T.
So yes. He will kind of like move up and kind of give Van Carlo a deep hug. This man. You will see be accompanied by a woman of similar kind of older age, and there seems to be his whole family here. And he will be introduced to you as Yasin Adrian. I'll put his name here in chat.
Greetings, Yassel.
Greetings! Please, come. You must stay with us for at least a little while before you travel on. I will receive messages. Of course, I'm always willing to help an old friend from the Blackbirds. There are so few of us left.
Was that the group that...
Yes, it was the group. Yeah, it was the group where there was the one guy we met and this guy. And
Yeah.
There's basically 3 of them left. These are the 3 members of the Blackbirds that are remaining.
Yeah,
The rest of them
makes
have passed away.
Rip.
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you.
I'm glad you made it out of the city. I was worried when I was hearing stories and things about what's going on.
It is not pretty.
Come,
Much
let's
wickedness.
lead you inside. Let's find you some rooms.
Thank you.
As you kind of move inside, you will kind of be like walking up seemingly from like one of the areas where the horses are being watched out. Will be Trinia, who will be kind of surprised to see you all. Oh, hello.
Oh.
It's good to see you all again.
I thought you were making your way to
Arse.
Harse. Thank you.
We're at.
You dropped her off at Hars.
Yeah, we dropped her off
Oh,
there.
yeah.
We dropped her off at a place near Harse. And
Oh,
then
no,
she
you
took
did.
us away.
That's right. You dropped her
Yeah.
off on an inn on the way to Hars. You
Yeah.
head all the way to Hars. This is north of Hars, basically.
Oh,
This is
wait,
where
we
she was
traveled
going.
already.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't
Yeah.
realize we traveled already. I completely missed that we moved.
It's lovely to meet you, perhaps this time under less awful circumstances.
I've been having a good time. I've been helping out here at the ranch, and also I've been doing some various things, helping out with the wild around here, making sure everything remains safe.
Glad you were safe, though.
Glad to see all of you here. Glad to see you're safe.
I don't think I know this person.
You don't.
You do not know her.
City has become much more dangerous than last time you were there.
It's terrible to hear.
The queen's gone mad.
Plague, ravaged city.
Please come. Why don't we sit down for lunch? We'll
Thank you.
have you go over everything. He'll invite you to a nice luncheon where they'll kind of put together some food and then ask everyone, basically, that's your group, then Carlo, Neolandis, and Trinia will come down to the basement where they can talk about things. It'll be like, we can talk about things and not worry my family about it too much.
So this is a ranch north of Harse? you
Yes, a horse ranch. He'll also during the lunch he'll kind of you'll pick up that this is as far from anybody would know about the Queen his connections with Vencarlo are completely unknown. You know,
Yeah.
Like, you know, messages tend to go through third parties to each other, and also they have a special kind of code that they can send to each other. So it tends to be like, you know, if anything would intercept it, it'd be kind of like correspondence between like old relatives or friends or something that maybe from a village or something to keep up with stuff, that kind of stuff. So simple enough that like they might be connected, but very loosely, not enough to make it important. If they would intercept it and try and look into it, if you know what you're looking for, it's great.
Makes sense.
Of course, you will definitely notice that when Jocelyn is introduced to Neolandis by name, of course he will kind of like eyes widen and get kind of like a whistle, like a, you know, like, and his comment will be, "Never had someone that important in my house." So, heading downstairs into the basement, you will chat for a minute about various things. Update Yasin about what's going on. Of course, Vencarlo will have taken out from his gear that you gave him back his amulet of proof against detection location, and
I was just
has
looking that thing up.
and gives it to Neolandis, basically.
It's like I can't have that spell. It's not allowed.
Yeah, but he gives it to Neolandis. It's like, here, you should wear this.
Yeah, we don't want assassins coming after him.
Yeah.
No, Wizard could learn.
After chatting with Yas and catching up on everything, they'll be like, if Queen Alosa is to be defeated, whatever form that is, whether she must die or there is a way to purge her from the dark influence over her, which I do not know, still must nonetheless. The position she is in is enough that we must stop her. Whatever mode that is easiest for us to find and safest is the one we must take. The dark evil must be removed from Korvosa. Is this agreed?
Agreed.
Agreed.
Part of my heart pines for a young woman who may have found herself corrupted by something dark. But in this case, mistakes were her own, and we will take what actions needed.
Don't put on items you don't know what they are.
That's how you get cursed.
Have them made into crowns, then put them on. Because the seneschal said that they had the fangs in the inventory, and then suddenly she had a crown. So.
Well, the seneschal said that she probably found the fangs within the treasury, and
made
basically
them into a crown.
and made them into a crown. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Probably the fangs probably were basically corrupting her mind and soul. You know.
Slowly.
You know, it's sort of like this thing whispering into your mind. You know.
Don't mess with items you don't know what they are.
So yeah.
At least identify first.
Then Carl's going to speak up. I was going to wait till we were here before speaking about this, but we really should make sure that Neolandis, you remain safe. Yes, we need someone to travel to Cinderlands and contact the Shivanti to find out what they know about these fangs, these ancient items. But keeping you safe is incredibly important. If we need legal recourse to remove the Queen, well then, you need to be alive.
I agree. Keeping yourself safe is your top priority.
This would be an option. This would be an option for us to negotiate something more with the Shivanti. Yes, I understand, and perhaps in my previous time, in all my years, I didn't look at it the same way. But I certainly wasn't hateful of them ever. And I see now, especially in all the situations I've hit and what I've seen in Old Korvosa and many other areas, I know that much more can be done. Perhaps whoever rules Korvosa next needs that voice, needs the idea of this. And my negotiation skills might be required. Trina, speak up. Maybe I could go to help with them. My abilities and what I've trained at mean that I'm also very good with words. Perhaps I could accompany them. And if they need someone to speak beyond that, beyond them, and they might know a few things. I've had opportunities to learn a lot more, especially about things in the region. And no offense to Ada Khandes, you have been outside the purview of all the villages. And Ada, did you know everything about what was going on with all of your people?
I am not, as might be obvious, born Shanti, so I'm not quite as familiar with all the stories as some others might be.
I've used my opportunity to be out here, to learn from the people that are here, to pick up on things. I know I've gotten stronger. Maybe I'm not as strong as the rest of you, but maybe my knowledge might be helpful. I really want to do something to assist you for everything that you've done for me.
You are welcome to come with us. I have been away for quite some time.
Regardless. Jocelyn, do you think they can take some horses? Gladly. And some supplies if you need. Basic provisions and such. Won't be much. If we, then Carlo will be like, there's a need for any other supplies. There might be something else that we can send you. If we can wait a few days. You try to get a message to Cresta. She might be able to get a few things for us.
That'd be helpful.
I'm fine with that.
Then you can head out.
This is how we're getting magic items?
Yes. Well, this is that you're getting a couple of magic items now, basically, that you're being supplied. Effectively, Van Carlo will arrange to send a message to a friend of his within the Church of Aasimar, Bishop de Bear. And Bishop de Bear will be able to contact Crescent. And with that, a mutual ally will be able to get some supplies to send to you that would be useful in case of emergency, for both contacting people and in case there is some kind of emergency that needs to draw you back to places like Korvosa or somewhere far away. So the following items you will be granted: a wand of sending with 10 charges, 2 scrolls of dream, and 4 scrolls of teleport. 12 level.
I will just
12th
take
level.
all of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're the one who can use them, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cleric gets dream. I know it doesn't get teleport.
I don't think I get teleport. I don't get dream, but I do get sending.
Do you want the wand of sending?
Not really.
Alright, I'll just hold on to it.
Yeah,
But that'll be able to
sending
keep
it
up
a
with
person you don't know
messages.
super well.
Yeah, I don't like know anybody.
Basically, if Cressa needs to contact you, she will basically tell the bishop, which I'm sure Avona was aware of at her time at the Church of Aasimar, to contact you. But in a couple of days, that material will arrive, and you will be granted basically I'm not just. We don't need to keep track. You have effectively rations and horses. We'll just say, you know. And,
Okay.
And you can spend a few days relaxing, getting yourselves, you know. It's been a kind of stressful kind of time, you know, into Old Korvosa that you really didn't have a lot of time to actually rest, you know.
Yeah. Well, we just went through a maze and then left the maze and traveled, rested for a little while at an inn, and then traveled again.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just put my HP back up to max because I figure we have plenty of time to heal each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have plenty of time to rest up, relax, and recover. Honestly, why don't we end it here? We're a little early, but this is probably a good place to end it before you begin your journey to the Cinderlands, to contact the Shawaki, and basically discover the historians that would know about the Midnight Teeth, aka the horrible crown of a evil dead dragon's fangs that, you know, corrupts people's minds and souls.
Nice.
Yay!
Good times. Good times. Okay, not really good times.
Pretty awful, actually.
Yeah.
So it's so possession wasn't that far off in something, which is something
You were not actually wrong about her possession, which was I thought was very funny. She really did. She did actually get possessed by something, technically. But
yeah, because I was honestly leaning more towards she made a deal with something, but then I think you said something like that wasn't the case, but later, but yeah.
It's the entire thing that, like, yeah, probably early on, it was more like a whispering in her mind, but by the time she, like, actually put the crown on, it's like, that's when, like, oh, well, now I really have your soul, and your body's mine. You know, kind of driving a person to that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just noticed that the queen's picture is different.
It is. I put a much more evil picture because she got eviler. Eviler?
Mm-hmm.
More evil.
I mean, she's probably not a great person to begin with, but you know, she probably was honestly just lawful evil to begin with. You know?
Now she's neutral evil, probably.
Yeah. And very, like, you know, dragon possessed. That's like,
yeah. So what kind of dragon would it be now that Pathfinder's changed everything?
I really don't know. I'd have to look up all the different types of dragons. I don't know what their equivalent for blue dragon is. It's like, I was talking about something the other week that it was a gold dragon. I'm like, I freaking don't know the equivalent of a gold dragon in the new system. I haven't had a chance to really go through the new monster manual.
I'll look this up. We should probably do like a shout-outs or whatever.
We'll do shout-outs while you're looking this up. Anyway, Joe, do you have anything to shout out?
Yarg.
Good old Narg. We remember.
I said Yarg.
Oh, Yarg? I thought you said Narg.
No, Yarg.
We remember Narg.
Narg Yarg.
Gotcha. Lightning, do you have anything to shout out?
It's gonna rain every single day, so I can't mow the lawn.
Maybe the lawn will mow you.
I sure hope not.
That's very violent and deadly, probably. Probably it's not good for you.
I am a meaty flesh body.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I don't know if Lynn's awake at this point in time and alive.
She started typing something in Discord, but...
I'm probably, like, in bed. Possibly listening.
Possibly passed out on keyboard and just typing long string of nothing.
Unlikely. It could be the cat.
It could be a cat trying to communicate with us.
Yeah.
That's true. It could be a cat. My cat's in the shit. They're busy in the hall.
All the cats.
Anyway, then Momo, do you have anything to shout out?
I shout out nothing.
Watch the Fallout show.
It was good.
Pretty good.
I just started and I've got to actually go through this.
Very good show.
I watched the whole thing.
I'm very early on, so
I was annoyed by advertisements, but that's just Amazon Prime now.
Yeah, it is.
Worm, do you have anything to shout out?
I I'm Diamondworm. You can find me on twitch.tv/Diamondworm or @Diamondworm on Twitter. The next time I'll stream will be Saturday, because Friday I will be going out to dinner to celebrate my mom's birthday, which is technically Sunday, but we're celebrating on Friday because my brother's leaving for a business trip the next day on Saturday. So...
Great.
Also,
good time.
If I had to say, I'd probably say a gold dragon, since you asked, would be an Imperial dragon.
Okay, just that seems pretty standard.
Sure, 'cause that's in the classic rules. They had like
but
Eastern dragons.
Yeah. No. Okay. I mean,
two each change dragons like completely.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because
They
they
really
got rid
need
of the OGL.
to.
Not gonna lie. The book does give me something, and I read this up just to interrupt for a second. The book says, unlikely to manifest this campaign unless things go very badly, because they give me the stats of the dragon manifested into its physical form of actual dragon.
Hell yeah, let's fight an ancient blue dragon.
That's also got class levels.
You can probably kill it.
Dope.
It's apparently a fighter Eldritch Knight.
What?
God.
If I had to pick for the blue dragon, I might say Omen Dragon, just because they made it blue.
Yeah. I really like that the NPC section is just like, here's a CR25 dragon. You're probably not going to worry about this. And
I would laugh if it had just like 10 levels of commoner.
Weird.
It would still be really threatening. I'm going to be honest. It's still a
dragon.
gigantic, powerful
Oh, yeah,
dragon.
I know.
But anyway.
It says where it lives.
Anyway, so yep, that will be it for myself. Giving out some general shout-outs. Where did you put a shout-out? Okay, my brain was broke because I was looking at the goddamn CR25 dragon stat block, and they're like, yeah, just in case you need this.
Yeah,
Oh, what about
you want to kill all your players?
I got a shout out actually.
Oh, you do?
Star Trek Saturday. Be
Yes! I haven't talked
May
about
the
it
4th or
much.
whatever.
Talked about it. So May the 4th, be Star Trek. Saturday evening. It'll be around the same time as this show, because I'll be discussing tabletop and like an hour break in between just to, relax before the next show. So around 9 p.m. EST, we're going to be doing Star Trek, discussing tabletop. 2 hours, like at 6 p.m. that same evening before there, we'll be having that. This show's every Wednesday at 9 p.m. I talk about tabletop on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturday in the morning with the backup day. Those are early afternoons. I do gaming streams, all that kind of stuff. There's a shout-out to Discord, Twitter, Twitter.com, link below for me for social media. Anyway, everybody, I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoyed the adventures here. We've reached the halfway point of the adventure. Woo! And honestly speaking, it's been very interesting because this is 27 episodes in, and we're just at halfway point. I think I joked that this would be a year. I thought it was going to be longer, but book 3 just didn't take any time whatsoever, honestly.
Yeah, and we really haven't missed any episodes either.
Mm-hmm. You just made choices that, honestly speaking, avoided a lot of combat.
We literally avoided like a whole fight in this dungeon.
You avoided 3 or 4 fights. I got to be honest, overall, in this entire area. And the thing is, I didn't push for anything. You just made choices that went that direction.
No, I totally get it. I mean,
Well,
I would have been down.
happened to touch the right orb in 2 different times.
Yeah, you did. I like that dungeon, but I also hate that dungeon. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm curious where the other orbs went.
That's something before we finish up today. I can say just transportation. Let's see here. The white sphere teleports to the entrance. The black sphere teleports to this room called the meditation chamber. The gold sphere teleports to the refreshing pool, the one that heals you.
Okay.
But depending on the alignment of the thing, you could be trapped in those things, honestly. Some of those rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least until things spin, and eventually these things spin stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, but like honestly speaking, also like you could have been hostile to Amanda, and since you weren't, she was definitely willing to work with you to get rid of her brother.
Oh yeah, no, there could have been 2 people hunting us in that dungeon.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
We also could have done a whole extra dungeon if we just decided to storm the castle.
Yep. That's the Corner Palace. It's filled with a lot of also horrible things. Not a number of lesser Rakshasa that serve them too. Anyway, we'll get going. See everybody for this show next week, or for any of the other stuff for any more times with your shoutouts. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye.